as you can see, there's a masking requirement in all healthcare facilities.
Okay. In the healthcare facility, it does not supersede a federal law.
There is no federal law.
Correct. So I am not obligated to abide by any policy that does not equate or supersede federal law, which would then be God. And God brought me into this place like this with 3 places for me to breathe when I choose. That paper does not tell me or any of our sovereign citizens, any of our sovereign brothers and sisters,
please come with me,
allow this to continue. It's a crime. And what you're asking me to do by wearing a mask in an emergent medical care is another federal offense. What was your name again? You never introduced me to yourself.
Lucretia Renteria. I'm wearing my badge.
What's your name? Lucretia. Thank you.
I'm the executive director.
Okay. You, as an executive director, I must say this before I leave, are not protected by that document you have in your hand.
Would you like to take it with you?
No, it's not mine. The document that you have in your hand is not protecting you from any liability against what you're doing right now.
When you can abide by our policies, you are free to return for care.
The policy does not supersede federal law. I am not required to follow this policy in order to receive health care.
Yes.
I came here and I made an appointment. I have it on recording that I'm here for an emergent procedure. You already brought me to the back of the building where she had already put the gear on for me, ready to go to be seen, and you removed me from the premises because I'm exercising a sovereign right.
Yes, I'm asking you to leave my premises.
This is not your premises. This is a public service building. This is not your
We
person.
have patients trying to come in.
There are other doors that they can walk into. I'm not taking up the whole place. You cannot prove, you are not allowed to remove me from the premises because you cannot prove that I am a liable reason to put anyone in here in danger. You do not have a court order. There is not a single thing about my symptoms or my person or my mental clarity that can prove that you are allowed to remove me from this premises. This is a public service building. Everybody in this building is abiding by a law that is created by the divine one source, not a piece of paper, including myself. And I'm here exercising that right. I'm speaking up for myself and for you and my other sisters in here and other brothers and sisters in here and the children. This is essential. To be seen here is not required, but I live here and I thrive here just like every single one of us in here does. And I'm exercising
our policy.
And I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear what you're asking me to do, and what you're asking me to do is a federal offense that you personally, now the 3rd and 4th person to ask me, can be found held accountable and liable for many different things legally and lawfully.
Feel free. Feel free.
You are not allowed to refuse me service.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. No.
Please come back for services when you can follow our policy.
The policy is required only by the people in this facility, and I think it's funny how everybody else around here is just standing around watching instead of aiding someone and helping someone. Everyone's standing around watching instead of helping someone. They see somebody being harassed, in distress, and that's another claim I can also make. But because I'd be more willing to speak with you and speak the truth than go through all that other nonsense.
I am very willing to offer you services.
Thank you. I would like to
wear a
continue.
mask.
I am not allowed by the God right given to me to follow in any order that is not of that. That piece of paper doesn't say I have to follow that rule. I'm outside because I'm trying to honor in the best way that I can the requests of everyone. I am in no way, shape, or form providing harm or putting anybody in danger. You cannot prove that. There is no court law saying that. Like I said, I'm outside to make sure everybody feels comfortable and safe like you asked me to, but I have done nothing wrong. I have abided by every law 100%, and I'm exercising those rights, and for you to refuse me service is a federal offense and a crime.
I am sorry that you are unable to meet our policy needs, but until you can meet that, we cannot offer you services inside this building. We must follow the guidance of the California Department of Public Health.
The California Department of Public Health answers to the federal law. Because it's not. That must be your truth, just like the most collective truth around here. You are asking with a mask on your face.
Can you please move on now?
No, this is not fair. This is not right. There are so many people in here that are willing to speak up for the truth and do what's best for everybody. And for you to take me in the very back with my woman who was supposed to be helping me and then take my apron off and tell me to leave. Even though I've been told that their policy.
This is a public place, and you
This
don't
is a
have to wear
public,
masks because
absolutely. It's a
not
public
law.
service building. It is not a federal law. I am not
True.
required.
We only do this out of respect, but you don't
Out of
have
res-
to do this, actually.
Exactly.
Sir, can you please
Thank
move
you.
on?
You can go in.
I
They
can't.
can,
No.
they can call
No.
the, yes, you can,
No.
and you can call the authorities if you want to.
I
and
have
then
it all on
them
recording
come
that they were booting me out in an emergent care situation.
It's
that
okay.
Yes, it's
Are
okay.
you sick?
I am here to help my tooth.
And you're gonna take the mask off anyway, just by
Yeah, I
walking
was
back.
already back there without the mask on.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's-
Excuse me,
Thank
I'm the
you.
executive director.
I
I know.
appreciate that.
I
Thank
know,
you.
and it's, you
Excuse me.
need to read the law.
Yes, please. Please. You are putting yourself in danger. I can't do that. I've already been here. I'm already here. I had an appointment. You took me in the back already. I'm already here.
My building.
There is not your building. This is a public service building. Can you show me the deed? And also, can you show me the law that I am breaking? Would show me the law I am breaking?
Please.
Show me the law I am
exit the
breaking.
building.
I am in a public service building.
I will
You
call
are
the
not.
police.
I believe you, and that would be unfortunate. But what you are failing to show me is proof that I am causing any threat to anyone in this building.
Especially
There's-
yelling?
There is
Yes, you
no.
are.
There is no
Please exit
court
the
order.
building.
I have already been here. I would like to see a doctor. I've been here for my appointment. This is not right. All these women are sitting around with children at home, here to provide. There's a pregnant woman sitting here cutting off oxygen to her baby with a mask
Please
on.
exit the building.
I am sorry that I am becoming emotional. This is not the scene I want to paint. Because it's not right, and I've already been here.
Can you please exit the building?
For who?
You're making it hard on yourself.
I hear you, and I appreciate you saying that, but I'm not here imposing my beliefs on you.
I know, but I'm trying to give you a little Christian advice.
Are you?
Yes,
I hear you.
yes, I am.
Mhm.
Instead of let the devil have his way, why don't you just put your mask on and then just do like everybody else and it'll be
Because
easy.
doing it like everybody else is exactly why Jesus was crucified.
Well, I know.
That's why.
I know, but
You realize that, honey? That he didn't go out without a fight. And he put up with the light. He worked
not
with the
gonna
light
let you
here.
Please call the police.
she's gonna call the law enforcement and they're gonna force you to leave.
I am removing myself from the premises because the police have been called. I am honoring and respecting the boundaries of this building by removing myself from the inside of this building out of that. But to refuse medical care for somebody who's already been in the building is another offense. And what happens when the police come?
They're gonna ask you to leave or put on a mask.
Oh my gosh.